Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andrea. This is my 3-day staycation vlog in Bandung. I'll be showing you all the vegan food I ate and the fun horror adventures I went on. The train ride from Gambir to Bandung is about 3 hours, so we will arrive at 11. If you go to Bandung by car, it's only 2.5 hours. But I prefer taking the train because it's so much more convenient and it gets me into that traveler mode. I love staring out the window of a moving train and feel existential. 3 hours later, we've arrived. If you have seen my last Bandung vlog, which was from almost 3 years ago, you know I have an uncle who lives here. I always refer to him as my sugar daddy because he is so generous and loving to me. First thing first, lunch. We stopped by this vegan-friendly shop called Lojinawi, located inside Sherlock Common Space. We tried some chicken rice and the fishball satay.
If you have been a vegan for a long time, that's nice. It's crunchy, but since I'm not a vegan,
Yeah.
compared with what
The
I
real
have,
thing,
the
yeah.
fish,
Yeah.
ball, you see.
Don't compare to the real thing. After lunch, we took a stroll at my uncle's farm, Tani Kota. You can make an appointment and come here to learn about farming. Besides the learning programs, you can also play archery. I love trekking here. It's so relaxing. Ganteng banget. Then it's time to check into our first hotel, Savoy Homann. Serem juga loh. I chose this hotel because it's haunted. Strategically located in the central district, this is the most historical hotel in Bandung. It was built during the Dutch colonial time and has been operating since year 1871. In 1955, at the time of the Asian African Conference, this hotel was used as a place to stay for many head of state figures. We booked the cheapest room, which was this deluxe double, but due to maintenance, we got a free upgrade to the executive room. How lucky! I'm glad this upgraded room has direct exposure to sunlight. It makes me feel safer. Knock dulu. Okay. Wow. Let me give you a quick room tour of the spacious executive room. Ini keren banget.
Iya, keren lumayan ya.
Ah, the bathtub. Wow, I like this. We took a bit of rest and now we're gonna explore the hotel. Like I mentioned earlier, I chose this hotel because it's listed as one of the haunted hotels in Bandung. Where there is history, there is haunting.
Oh, seriously? What if you're alone in here?
I think I can walk.
Seriously? You can walk alone and
Oh,
alone?
daytime nggak apa-apa.
Kayaknya ini pojok deh. Ini pojok nih.
You're scared.
No, I just make sure.
We're running. From what I read online, some have mentioned ghost sightings of Dutch soldiers and a mysterious Dutch lady. While exploring, we encountered 2 hotel staff. They both claim that this hotel is indeed haunted. They did let me know a few spots where I can feel them, but they warned us not to look for them at night because we might get sick. One story that stood out to me was about one of their colleagues who witnessed a horrifying figure while using this restroom. She never showed up to work again after that. I don't feel comfortable here though.
Changing room itu maksudnya itu changing roomnya di dalam.
Enough about Ghost. I really like the design of their buffet restaurant. Sadly, they don't offer much vegan options. I think this is the most horror thing in this hotel.
I mean, masih posisi begitu loh.
Another cool fact I found out while editing is that Charlie Chaplin used to dance on top of this exact piano in year 1927. Oh, hantu.
Oh ini.
Oh, Squid Game. Oh ya, ada.
Apa ya?
Emang
Oh setiap hari kayak
buat
kota ya,
foto-foto.
kota tua di Jakarta.
Iya.
Everyday itu kayak banget.
Oh, itu hantunya keren. Then we headed out to have dinner with my uncle at Waroeng Ethnic. This is my uncle's favorite spot in town.
Oh, too much.
This is not a vegan-friendly restaurant, but a few of the dishes here can be made vegan by request. I always get their white crackers with spicy soy chunk dipping. So addictive. I also had the deep fried mushroom. I asked to replace the aioli sauce with black pepper sauce instead. Hot.
Be careful because it's deep fried.
Afterward, we stopped by my uncle's luxury apartment.
I never use the Karud with the kids.
Always use it.
Oh.
Oh, this is so nice. He took us to the rooftop to get a good view of the city nightlights. Before heading back to the hotel, we walked around the street to check out these cosplayers. You can give them any amount you like just to take pictures. We just checked out from this hotel and now we are going on a little long trip, 2-hour drive to this horror movie film set that has been turned into a tourist attraction. Before that, we dropped my uncle off at his friend Tigor's house. Tigor owns many cute and friendly Rottweilers. My uncle told me Tigor built this Tudor-style home on his own. That's incredible. I am obsessed with his Rottweilers. They're so adorable. While my uncle is catching up with his friend, we headed out on a long journey to this horror movie set that has been on my bucket list for 2 years now. On the way, we passed by this picturesque tourist attraction and decided to take a look. The panoramic view here is so healing. Give me your hand. Wow. Wow, here we are. This was the filming location of Pengabdi Setan, an Indonesian horror movie. The English title is called Satan's Slave. The story follows a struggling family haunted by the death of their mother who dies after being bedridden for 3 years from a strange illness. It's available on Netflix if you're curious. To be honest, I'm not a fan of the movie, I just love exploring creepy places. building is not well kept, it's just being left to rot, so this is similar to urban exploration. This is the iconic master bedroom in the film. While walking around here, I had an epiphany. I realized I manifest the horror trip I have always dreamed of. I was fully present and savoring every moment. Everything just felt so right. Unlike my previous trip to Nusa Penida, where unfortunate events happened, I truly believe those were warning signs from the universe. I was definitely there at the wrong time with the wrong person. This place has been on my bucket list for more than 2 years now. I'm so grateful I finally get to tick it off. We were starving on the way home, so we stopped by the nearest market and found this crispy tempeh. Yeah. I know they don't look very hygienic, but they taste so bomb. Back to Bandung, we checked in at our second hotel, Kollektiv. This is the first container hotel in Bandung. The whole place is super Instagrammable. We booked the superior double room. It's only 15 square meters. Space efficient, comfortable, and clean. The minimalist design reminds me of Tokyo. Not long after, we headed out again to have dinner with my uncle at this salad bar named Serasa. They have clearly labeled vegan options here. I had the almond milk-based matcha frappe, the vegan pesto salad, and this choco chia pudding. Everything was decent. The next morning, I go food some smoothie bowls for breakfast.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
By the way, I am super insecure about my chronic under eye bags. The only way to get rid of them is by surgery, but it costs at least $3,000. If there's any aesthetic clinic who can fix my eye bags in exchange for content, please reach out to me. We just checked out from Kollektiv. Now we are going to have coffee.
The boss.
Along the way, we passed by this cute ceramic shop. I also stopped by this organic shop and bought some plant-based green tea cookies and powdered peanut butter. Crossing. Aduh, serem. Dikasih lewat. We stopped by this cold-pressed juice shop named Feed. The interior gave me LA vibes. I miss Cali. I decided to try their teriyaki tofu salad. It was so fresh and delicious. Then we finally arrived at this coffee shop named Highbrew. They offer oat milk option. Unfortunately, they don't have any vegan food options yet. I paired the latte with the plant-based green tea cookies I bought earlier. Ooh la la, so satisfying. Afterward, we met up with my uncle again at this cute little Korean cafe. We ordered some refreshment here. Wow. Oh, so good. So sweet. Very sweet. Then my lovely uncle drove us to our last day of this trip, Sapulidi. I had an issue with this one. When I booked it 3 days ago on Agoda, the price was 900k per night. But when I checked the website again on this day, the same room only cost 300k. So I complained and they upgraded us to the new suite room. Oh ya, kok miring ya? Iya.
Terus kabel exposed. If you go to courtyard, they kneel down and they sikat.
Yeah.
Setiap hari dia sikat putih. Kalau ini udah mulai kuning.
Iya, nggak disikat.
Nggak pernah disikat.
This is okay, right? Or is this...
No lah, come on lah.
No.
Kampungan bener.
Kampungan?
Iya tuh.
Karena the color. Color actually.
But I thought it looks nice. Kok dibilang kampungan?
Murahan gitu. Sayang gitu.
Is it still reasonable for 900?
Just pretend that you're in Bali.
The room may be a bit disappointing, but at least the restaurant is nice. I wanted to munch on some things before heading out for dinner, so I ordered some vegan side dishes. I also tried their glutinous rice bowls and ginger soup for dessert. Not bad.
Because if you stay too long here, looks like a lot of places.
Then we headed out again for our last proper dinner of this trip together with my uncle and his friend. We went to Spice Affair, the only authentic Indian restaurant in town. They have plenty of vegetarian options, a few of them are vegan, like this cauliflower Manchurian. It was the best dish I had this trip. The veggie samosa was really good as well. What a lovely evening.
It's 8 a.m. now. I woke up early just so I can row the boat. It's really cold in here. Oh.
The main reason I chose to stay here was because of this. I wanted to experience rowing a boat in the lake. But turns out it wasn't as pleasant as I expected it to be. The water was so nasty.
Cannot, it don't look. Oh, you need to. It's going.
I was so done after I got sprinkled by the dirty water. After we checked out, we stopped by the snack shop to buy some crispy tempeh to bring home. They offer spicy and sweet flavors. Both are delicious. For our last lunch of the trip, we headed to the biggest and most well-known vegan restaurant in the city. Kehidupan tidak pernah berakhir. It translates to life never ends. This place is always crowded because of the affordable price, variety of options, and everything tastes good. The pandemic have wiped out most of the plant-based vegan spots in the city. I'm glad to see this one is still standing strong. Before heading to the train station, we stopped by this Japanese-themed cafe named Ohio. Oh my gosh, they serve the most affordable and best-tasting oat milk latte I've ever had. Then it was time to head back home.
I didn't calculate the budget of this trip because my uncle and Tosan took care of most of the food and transport. The train and the hotel's total was around 2.4 million rupiah. If my uncle didn't take care of us, we'd probably spend around roughly 3 million rupiah for this 3-day trip.
Shout out to Tosan for being such an awesome travel partner and helping me capture so many cool shots. Also, the best uncle ever, Denny, for always spoiling me with your love. I am forever grateful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this vlog entertaining. Please support me by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Also turn on notification alerts so you'll know when I upload a new video. See you!